The story for Benue State don't change today, and this time na victory song we will dey sing. Today, Thursday, February 12, 2026, we are celebrating the gallantry of our troops. The headline you saw is not an exaggeration. At exactly 2:45 a.m. on Wednesday, bandits who thought they were kings of the night got the shock of their lives for Angali village, Upper Local Government. Instead of living with hostages, they left with regrets, with some begging for mercy as they scrambled into the bush like terrified rats. If you want to know how the Nigerian Army and Police Mobile Force turned a midnight attack into a massive victory, stay tuned. The silence of the night in Benue was shattered once again, but today, the story doesn't end in sorrow or mass burials. For years, we've woken up to news of tragedy, but today, the narrative has flipped completely. The hunters have become the hunted. The very criminals who thought they were invincible found themselves facing a wall of fire. This isn't just a report, it's a tribute to the coordination between the Nigerian Army and the 80 Police Mobile Force unit. The arrogance of the bandits vanished the moment they realized that in 2026, the security architecture of Benue is no longer a soft target. Picture the scene. 2:45 a.m., the village of Angali is pitch black. Suddenly, the roaring of motorcycle engines and the sound of gunshots break the peace. The bandits' plan was the same as always: terrorize, kill, kidnap, and loot. They thought the security agencies were sleeping. They thought they could disappear before help arrived, but they made a fatal miscalculation. The moment the first shot was fired, a distress call went out. In the past, people would call and get no response, but not this time. There were no "we don't have fuel" excuses. The army and the mobile police swung into action with the speed of lightning. As the bandits were breaking down doors, they suddenly heard the heavy sound of military trucks and sirens. It wasn't just a rescue mission, it was an engagement. The security forces surrounded the area and launched a counter-offensive that completely disoriented the attackers. The incident, a coordinated bandit attack on Angali village, Upper Local Government, Benue State, occurring at approximately 2:45 a.m. The response, a joint operation between the Nigerian Army and the 80 Police Mobile Force unit, responded to the distress call within minutes. The outcome, one bandit was neutralized, others fled with gunshot wounds, and the community was successfully defended with no civilian casualties reported. Why did this operation succeed where others failed? It comes down to synergy and firepower. Often, we hear about interagency rivalry, but in Angali, the army and police worked as one single unit. The bandits, who are used to attacking defenseless civilians, suddenly found themselves outgunned by trained soldiers shooting with precision. When you see a bandit begging for forgiveness or running without his motorcycle, it's because he has realized that his AK-47 is nothing compared to the coordinated tactical response of a modern military unit. This is what we call rapid response counterinsurgency. Around the world, the most successful ways to stop banditry is to prove that the state can respond faster than the criminals can move. By neutralizing the aggressors within the hour of attack, the Nigerian military is adopting the Israeli-US model of immediate engagement. This destroys the bandits' morale and makes them realize that the forest is no longer a safe haven. The community trust point. This victory happened because the residents trusted the agencies enough to call and the agencies respected the people enough to show up. This military-civilian cooperation is the only way to end the war. The unfinished business point. While we celebrate, we must remember that many bandits escaped into the bush. Security commanders say the bushes are currently being combed and trails of blood are being followed. The job isn't done until the whole gang is in custody. The ripple effect for Angali is confidence. For the first time in a long time, farmers in Upper Local Government can wake up and feel say the government dey our back. It discourages other bandit groups from trying the same thing. If the message spreads that if you go to Angali you go die, the bandits will avoid the area. This is how we reclaim our farmlands and restore the economy of the North Central. My people, this is the kind of good news we need. Our boys are doing us proud on the front lines. Do you think this joint army-police model should be used in every village in Nigeria, or you feel say we need even more special forces to end this once and for all? I want to read your honest opinion in the comment section. I beg, let's show some love to the troops. Smash that like button now and subscribe. Hit the bell so you don't miss any victory reports. Last week, we talked about delayed response. User at Benue Patriot said, by the time army come, the bandits could don't go. Omo, not this time. The army and police were there while the bandits were still breaking down doors. The story don't change. What is the future forecast? We predict an increase in community defense volunteers working directly with the 80 Police Mobile Force. This victory in Angali will likely lead to a domino effect where more communities feel brave enough to stand their ground and call for backup, leading to more neutralized bandits across Benue State. The key points recap. Before we go, let's recap why this was a win. 2:45 a.m. heroics. The army and police responded instantly to a midnight distress call. Joint synergy. The 80 police mobile force and the army worked as one unit. Superior firepower. One bandit neutralized and the rest scattered into the bush. Abandoned gear. Bandits fled so fast they left their motorcycles and loot behind. Community relief. No lives were lost in Angali and the hunters have officially become the hunted. As the sun rose over Angali on Wednesday morning, the fear of the night was gone, replaced by relief. Our security forces are brave, they are capable, and when they are alerted, they can defend this nation. The era of free reign for bandits in Benue is coming to an end. Stay vigilant, stay proud of our troops, and I will see you for the next update. One love.